All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to our continuing coverage from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60 with Nazir Stackhouse of the Green Bay Packers. Nice to see you.
Nice to be here, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Absolutely.
How's Super Bowl week for you? What have you been doing?
Hey, just been, walking around, just enjoying the scenery. Take a time out to actually embrace all of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us, we're not in the Super Bowl, but it's just a great opportunity just to be around a lot of influence, a lot of important people, and to have that privilege to come out here and watch the Super Bowl too as well. So.
For the last few years, you guys are sniffing around this every single year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's been a crazy season. I just didn't do my best trying to stay true to myself and to my game.
Yeah. You were on championship teams at Georgia. Can you tell us about that experience before you came to the NFL?
It was I cherished that experience at Georgia. Being a part of it was such a blessing, and I'm thankful that I was able to go through that with those type of guys on and off the field, really. Playing for Kirby Smart and winning those games in tight moments. I forget the record. I think it was 56-3 or something like that, the record we had.
Yeah.
But in the fashion in which we displayed it, especially in 2021, and getting a back-to-back national championship along with SEC championships, having 12 to 13 guys get drafted no later than the fourth round. And then, just going out with a bang. And then the season right after that, we went 15-0. Just being able to, embrace that challenge with the guys, any challenge we had, that was being introduced to us, especially, in the beginning of the season. We had a lot of doubters. And so for us to just go out there and perform at a high level was something that we held as a standard.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the Georgia Bulldogs in 2021 and even now, it's that standard that we started early in my career from 2020 to 2026 or 2025. This is something that Georgia they stand by.
Yeah.
This is their standard.
You mentioned all the guys that were drafted. You were not, so you've actually gone the hard route into the NFL.
Yeah, I guess.
What's the experience been like for you?
The experience has been obvious. I believe that had I did get drafted, I'll still have that same experience. I was just thankful to even get a shot, and being in Green Bay, especially with a couple of dogs on the team as well, is it doesn't get any better than that. And I feel like once I put my mind in that era or that mind in that field to where, I didn't get drafted, then woe is me. That's when I don't really get too much out of that. If anything, I kind of embraced that opportunity, saying, all right, man, I picked up by the Packers. Now I can go out there and prove myself. So it just gives me a little bit of a chip on my shoulder to go out there and perform. Some of us guys, we need that motivation that helps us on the field.
Yeah. Did you get some of this kind of competitive mentality from being at Georgia?
Oh, absolutely.
And showing up
absolutely.
there?
Playing on the field with guys like Jalen Carter, Devontae Wyatt, Trayvon Walker, Malik Herron. I played on the field with a lot of those guys. Jordan Davis. It's just that when that you have guys that are setting the standard in front of you, it only forces you to play to that standard too as well. So I feel like that competitive piece is throughout the week, knowing that, okay, I might be up, or if they need me, I need to be able to prove to coach that, hey, I could be out your best player. It's just how it is. And that practice throughout the week, Mondays and Tuesday practice are the hardest practice, but preferably on Tuesdays, we called it Bloody Tuesdays. You ever watch the movie 300?
Yeah.
Now imagine that in the football stand.
That's every Tuesday?
That's every Tuesday at Georgia. And to this day, it's the same thing. And so just knowing that competitive piece on those Tuesdays, going at it neck and neck, it helps us. So when the game comes around, we already did it early in the week. We basically played the game before the game.
Yeah.
So just creating that competitive piece all the way up to this point from Georgia, it helps out all the time.
All right, before I let you go, who do you like, Seattle or New England? What do you think
I
this
got
weekend?
Seattle. I'm sorry, I got Seattle.
Why?
I feel like overall, as a team, they're very good at holding the momentum, and that they don't let the momentum shift affect them on the field. Their run game is really good. Obviously, most people would say their defense is really good. I bet it different. I think that the Rams had a better defense. That's just me, though. That's just me. But
that's a hot take.
That is a hot take. It's a hot take. Hey, but the defense is decent. But I want to focus more on the run game. Because we played in preseason, and so a lot of the things that they did against the Rams, they did a little bit of that in the preseason too as well. They run a lot of.
People say nobody does anything in the preseason. See?
They be lying if they tell you that. So, but I feel like the key thing with Seattle is that they like to set up their explosive plays with jacks. They like to set up their explosive plays with big run game. If they can run the ball, if a team can run the ball, then they can set up anything. They can be the worst team when it comes to throwing the ball or putting it in the air. But if they can run the ball, they can set up everything else. And they proved that. It proved like that point with Jax and the Seattle's run game. So in the game, like they couldn't stop it. It was a point to where like wow, like it was almost like the Rams were guessing almost on everything. And it was an offensive game. It became an offensive game at that point because both defenses couldn't really stop the run game.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that'll be crucial in this Super Bowl. And I feel like the Seahawks is a really good team to like they'll be the advocates of making sure they can control the run game and run the ball and set up explosive plays with Jackson Smith and Jiggy. So.
Nazir Stackhouse. Thanks so much. It was great to meet you.
Absolutely,
Good luck next year with the
man.
Packers.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, thank you.
No problem.